This is the Vapid Sadler. This truck is $35,000. Now think about it to yourself real quick. This is a 4-door, like, crew cab. It's a Vapid Sadler. You understand, right? It's in the off-road class, but not really. It's an off-road vehicle, but it's also a utility vehicle. Thinking about it now, why didn't they just make a truck class? We didn't have this before. Let me get to the point of the video. No problem getting a pair of 300-pound tweens in the back of this bad boy. The Vapid Sadler is a full-size pickup for full-size Americans. The best-selling and least fuel-efficient vehicle in the United States for over 20 years. Remember, the Vapid Sadler. The Vapid Sadler was a vehicle used in a lot of GTAs. Okay, imagine this. You have people from Vice City. You have people from all over. You have people from Liberty City using this truck for the supply it is. I imagine this truck's been around probably in like 2006. The early 2000s were a big era. And we didn't really know what we were looking for, right? We were looking for something bigger, but not an SUV. We were looking for storage, but also to carry the people we wanted to with us. Of course, there had to be some car, some truck, that could be used for both things. So, here comes the Vapid Sadler. It's a choice in GTA 5 online that you want to bring your friends, but you also want to be able to tow a boat. So, you chose the Vapid Sadler. Yes, this picture of the tow hook actually makes more sense, right? It's a real working tow hook. And in this game, it feels like we got kicked in the face, because we can't really buy something to tow it around unless you buy an anti-aircraft trailer, which nobody really wants to think about, that you're buying this thing and it's much cheaper than buying a $1,700,000 aircraft anti-air air gun. That is a trailer that comes with a Sadler fully upgraded and tanned out. Of course, you can color this Sadler inside of your bunker, but the cost is pretty high. Now think about it. This interior has been in a lot of cars, a lot of trucks, a lot of different vehicles. What vehicle is this in GTA 6? Is it that vehicle that one guy got out of his truck just to steer the car? The truck that's green, and the guy is like literally hanging out from trailer 1 of GTA 6. It's a 2-door variant of the Sadler we never got. The Sadler that you would originally think from Vice City is actually a 2-door. But in this case, it is a Vapid Firebolt ASP. This is the 4-door variant of the Sadler. We don't have the 2-door variant. It's not even called an XL. The if you think about it this way, this would be the modern day version of the Sadler. The Cara 4x4, which is just the Vapid Cara really. And you know that it has the same kind of specs, right? But no, this car is faster. This truck is faster. What's the difference with the Sadler? It's cheaper and more affordable, right? And you think for a Vapid vehicle, it would be less shallow on thinking of its own idea, right? This was a 2013 truck. Think about it. We knew that it would be the takeover of GTA 5. It is one of those new vehicles, but it's also a very old vehicle. It has customization that you don't really have access to, even if you do customize it. You could put a bull bar on the front of it, some versions of it, but the variants that you do have are far between. Now I'll show you something. This is the Vapid Sadler. This is if you get it in the clean variant. Of course, you can't change the top or any of the customization. You can only paint it and put wheels on it. There's multiple variants where the front would have a bull bar and the wheels would be different. And even the bottom part can be changed out as well. This is just a flatbed version that has a cover on it. Of course, everything works on this truck and it looks really nice. It's a simple design of the early 2000s. And we know this truck. We've seen it many times before. It's based off a Ford. It can either be a heavy duty or a fleet. I'm pretty sure it's just a standard Ford pickup truck with the slide on the back from two different vehicles. I mean, pretty much Dodge used to do that. And they probably still do. This is like your generic pickup truck, but it's not quite generic. It's more authentic. It's more original to their taste, right? You want a truck that feels like it's made for you. And you can customize it, yes, but you also have to find it out in the wild or even purchase it. It's $35,000, but it's also a free truck on the road. But you're not going to steal this thing off the bat. You're going to wish you stole it. But you're also going to forget about it. Some people look at it and they're like, yeah, that's just a generic pickup truck. Now think about it this way. There's some people that will buy this truck and use it for exactly what is required, right? To fill up the trunk, the truck space, and understand what its true intentions are for. Of course, you see the V8, and it's a V8, yeah. You want the high life, right? But you also want to be able to store your stuff in the trunk. So you're doing all the things that a truck owner does. Driving through the mud, towing your vehicle stuff, requiring those things that you really long for. What a truck basically is, if you know what I mean. If you don't understand, that's okay. You don't have to be a truck person. The thing with this car, or should I say truck, really, is that its utility is based for you to off-road or have fun in. You don't necessarily have to drive it on the road all the time. Sometimes it belongs off-road. And sometimes you can crunch it if you want to. It's not a GTA 4 vehicle. It never has been. But if it was, where would it be? exactly? Would you just be in the streets of Los Santos? Or would you be in the streets of Liberty City? Where would you be with this truck? The trailer park? Some random suburban? I mean, this is what you would see as a Cara, or even the older era versions of trucks. And it does dent really easily. It's one of those cars, one of those trucks, one of those vehicles that you would probably drive along a path and sometimes forget about. But it'll also get you out of a tough spot because it's four-wheel drive. Suspension's not much, but I mean, is any vehicle truly? Unless you're getting a full-on off-roader. It's not really crazy, but it's also decent for what you need it for. You could drive anywhere with this thing. You could drive up Mount Chiliad, or even Mount Calico. You might not know this yet, but you are looking for a car, looking for a truck that can fit all your friends, and then some, but also be able to tow your boat. This was the truck, the Vapid Sadler. I hear the audio of the engine, and tell me what you think. Yeah, sorry to surprise you there, but yeah, this might be a V8, but it doesn't have that many horses in it. You might be reading the badges for some of these cars, some of these trucks that might have some kind of badging that says it's a V6. But in this case, it's not a V6. It's a V8, as you can see there. Many of these vehicles might pretend to have a higher package rate than the other, but at the same time, it's not really a bad vehicle. It just feels like it is. It feels like it's a bad vehicle. And as you see right there, there's vehicles towing packages of things. Seems very violent to be, you know, doing these things. At the same time, it's a Vapid Sadler. What do you expect? Vapid Sadler is everything that you want to be, but at the same time, not getting it. Anyway, this is a truck. Might not be able to off-road everywhere, but it is a vehicle that some people actually like. And yes, it's a Ford. It's a Vapid vehicle. It's based off of vehicles that would probably not really go off-roading. But you know, Rockstar, they made it an off-roader. Like a full-on off-roader. Hopefully in GTA 6, you can make it more like the Sand King, where it's big wheels and all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure it's just a utility truck that they'll kind of, over time, show off as like its own thing. Think about it on the mountain, right? You can climb up this mountain, feel at peace. We're going up Mount Gordo right now. So, to be honest, this is that car, that truck, that vehicle that people in society use a lot as a utility vehicle. And you know what they don't tell you sometimes? They don't tell you that these things can blow up. Like, It is one of those things that you just don't think about at all. You don't think about how this thing could blow up. And yes, they can blow up directly, and it's not armored. You understand that? It might be 100% armored, but it's not armored in the way that you think. And anybody that understands that, right, about the Sadler is a sad story for another time. You get it? It's everything you wanted. Everything. It means a lot. Subscribe. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something else? Subscribe. Bye now. Bye-bye.